Okay, Andy, this is your, any questions for the Linthwaite website. And first of all, what's your job at Linthwaite?
Well, I am the general manager or hotel manager, but I get involved in all areas of the hotel. Anything from the mine host, the barman, the cook, the pot washer, the DIY man, the resolver of problems. I try to be involved in all aspects of the hotel and see myself as just a key member really that brings things together, hopefully.
Cool, so you're the boss. Yeah. So what got you into the job?
A mixture of lady luck really, I suppose. I came into the industry at a young age. 16, went straight to college and actually studied sort of management of hotels, but actually went in a different direction, became a chef of all things. And I was quite fortunate that, later on in my career, having cooked for a good long time and worked here previously, I moved into front of house management and returned to Linthwaite about 3 years ago. So in a totally different guise. So for some of our customers, it's quite strange, really.
They didn't have the joy of meeting you before.
Yeah, not at all, no. But
so what do you like about it?
Everything. Every day is different. I'm quite fortunate because I get involved in many aspects of the business. I can be involved with customers who've been coming here for many years, right through to working on the ground floor, helping the team set up, getting to meet new personalities all over the business, whether it be internally or externally. I just think it offers a lot of fun and a lot of vibrance, Every day is different.
Great. And what's your biggest challenge?
I want to say people, really. I think people internally and externally are always a challenge. We've got to find good team members to continue what Linthwaite's all about, the unstuffy and easy, relaxed, and making people feel at home, right through to making sure our customers are happy and enjoying themselves, and they want to come back and enjoy the experience again and again.
Yep. Okay. And where do your staff come from mostly?
We're quite fortunate nowadays. We've got quite a few of our team members who've been with us a long time are local. Our gardener's been here 17 years, our housekeeper 11 or 12 years, and her assistant 9 years, and quite a lot of our key members are local people, which is good really. At the same time, we employ a mixture of Europeans. People are ever changing. It makes the job interesting that you meet people from all over the place. There's always a solid core foundation of people who will be here a long time because this is their home, and they enjoy the jobs they do and enjoy the place they work at.
Apart from Linthwaite, what's your favourite restaurant?
Well, of course, I can only ever say Linthwaite really, but no, I love all sorts of food, to be truthful. I think these new burger joints that are popping up all over the shop that are doing gourmet burgers really I really like them, I really enjoy them. But for fine dining, Marcus Waring really sort of is my man in London. I really enjoy the atmosphere and the food that he delivers. And locally to where I live, there's a great pub near us called the Freemasons at Wiswell. Again, another great destination. I like going there with my partner, and we have some nice lunches there, and then take the dogs for a walk. So I think I take something from everything really.
Who would you invite to, if you knew you only had one dinner left? Who would you invite to the table?
Oh, I'd have to create controversy really. I definitely want Escoffier and Cesar Ritz there, not because I'm into the old school, but because the catering would be well looked after, I think. At the same time, they are really at the forefront of what we all do today, and it'd be interesting to see what their thoughts and takes are on today's world really. Beyond that, I suppose I really like cars, and I'd like to have, Enzo Ferrari, maybe, and Ferdinand Porsche, both wonderful car producers and creator of dreams and brands. At the same time, obviously coming from a different aspect, it'd be interesting to have in a room together just to see how they would get on with one another. Again, controversy. I'd like to see the real Senna and Prost together. I'm quite into motorsport and cars, so again, it'd be interesting to see, after all the words written, what they were truly like together, really.
Yeah, I don't think they'd end up arguing too much, but that would be interesting.
Yeah. At the same time, I don't know. I've always liked a particular musician called J.K. because he's always had a laddish style about himself, and again, heavily into cars as well as music. And I don't know. I'd like his company just to see what he was really like as well in the flesh.
Okay.
Just somebody a bit different, really. So a mishmash of things.
Well, I'm disappointed that you haven't said you'd like me to come then.
Mr. B, I have your pleasure of your company a lot. So
what's your idea of perfect happiness?
Happy people. You know, I think if you can make a customer happy and they enjoy themselves, and your team can enjoy the journey along the way, I think there's not much more fulfilment. And I think when you look around the world, when people are happy, actually the world's really quite a nice place to be. Yeah, I definitely say that fulfills me.
Okay. What's your greatest extravagance, apart from trainers, cars and food?
The mortgage.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, I suppose I'm quite a simpleton in some respects. You know, cars, food, the mortgage, clothes, you know, I'm not really a gizmo geek. But my money seems to disappear regardless of what I've got, so I can't say any one great thing really.
What's your favourite journey?
Well, I still class myself as quite young, so I'm sure I'm going to have a few more to come, but at the moment I love going to London actually, and I actually love the journey home. I think the journey home from any destination, you know, I am a simple person, as I said, and in many respects home is where my heart is, and I'm a Yorkshireman as well, so that makes it doubly difficult to be anywhere else really.
Okay, if you were able to choose another talent, what would it be?
I think lots of people would say they would always pick a sport, you know, a sport, or I don't know. I just wish I could be better and better at what I do today.
You mean work-wise or
yeah, work-wise.
Yeah.
I think there's always lots to see and lots to learn, and I think it does boil down to time and the opportunity. And you know, sometimes we all learn by the things we do, and sometimes you want to learn that bit quicker, don't you? So. Okay.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
Well, I'm already a great-looking guy, so there's no worries on my looks really. But my physique, I would say, yeah, you know, this Adonis physique takes some looking after. So really, just to be relaxed with myself would be one. But no, I'm generally quite happy. Obviously, I'd love to be James Bond, but no, wouldn't most men really.
And finally, what's your greatest achievement in your life so far?
I would say to be here. I'm quite fortunate that. You know, I've had a good career, and I've gone through, you know, a good transition, and I'm in a good place. You know, I'm looking after what is a well-known establishment within our industry, and I'm quite fortunate to be left at the helm of that, and yeah, I'm grateful for that. I think that's a good achievement for me in some respects, because I'm only front of house for 8 or 9 years now. You know, I think I've done quite well.
That's great. Thanks very much, Andy.
Pleasure, you take care.